When someone asks you your life purpose, is this you? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. Today, I thought it would be an important thing to talk to you folks out there that say to yourself, well, you know, I'd really like to have a particular purpose, but I don't know what that is. How can I find that? And I get that question all the time, especially with younger people where they say, you know, I just got out of school and I don't have it. It's time to get a focus for yourself. So let's go over a blueprint on how you can find a focus for yourself. We talked last time, and we've talked many times about having your quiet thinking time. Quiet thinking time is so critical, especially in the morning. It's good to do it in the morning and actually before you go to sleep, but especially in the morning. Your mind is fresh, and during that quiet thinking time, this is what some of the components that you want to have in that 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes that you give yourself when you by yourself, alone, no distractions, just your two ears and what's in between them. The first thing, the best way to start off in your quiet thinking time is to make a mental list of about 20 or so things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for electricity. I'm grateful for my son Eli. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for health insurance. I'm grateful that I don't have the coronavirus. I'm grateful. 20 or so different things. And please don't tell me that you can't think of 20 things that you're grateful for, because if you're not grateful for at least 20 things, then you're a miserable person. Sorry to say it. Seriously though, find 20 things that you're grateful for. Just give them a casual acknowledgement. Say, boy, I'm lucky I have this, I'm lucky I have that, I'm lucky I'm alive, I'm lucky in my case, I'm lucky I didn't test positive for ugly, although some people may disagree with that. But the point is, get 20 or so things that you're grateful for. That'll get you started right away. Next thing you want to do is you want to focus on, just let your mind wander. You're going to find that one of the things they tell you when you meditate is to eliminate all thoughts from your mind. I tried that. Not that I have such great brain power, but I can't do it. There's a million thoughts that come in your mind over and over and over and over again. As an example, Eli might be thinking about sinking the winning basket, or about dating that particular girl, or about scoring 100 on a math test. Eli, did you hear that? Scoring 100 on a math test? Okay, my point is, think of you're going to get a zillion different thoughts that are going to go through your head. So when you have a particular thought on a repetitive basis, something that happens over and over and over again, then you say to yourself, you know what? That's an area of interest for me. It's critical that during this quiet thinking time, that if you have, and you should certainly have at least an objective for the day that you want to accomplish. You don't want to just go into the day and not have anything planned at all. Even if it's having a good time. I'm going to go on a picnic, or I'm going to go play basketball, or, in today's times, I don't know what you'd be doing. But the point is, during that quiet thinking time, you need to start visualizing things. You need to start seeing things. You need to see them in perfect order. You need to see, if you do have a particular purpose, goal, ambition, you need to see yourself accomplish it and feel yourself accomplish it. This gets your day started off correctly. So you start off with the gratitude section. Then you have kind of the, if you don't have a particular purpose that you're focused on right now, right this minute, different things are going to focus in your mind. Eliminate the ones where you start thinking negatively about people. This is something that does happen. It happens to me, and this is where you want to become a bigger person. Sometimes you will feel that this person did you wrong, or that person did you wrong, or whatever, and then you start thinking about revenge tactics. When those thoughts come in your mind, and I'm sorry to say that sometimes they will, Say to yourself, you know what, I'm bigger than that next. And come up and start thinking about something else. Think what you think about, I mean, you're going to have a zillion thoughts that are going to go through your mind. Look at them, feel them, and if you do have a particular purpose, hold on to it, grasp it, because this quiet thinking time sets the stage for your whole day. What do most people do? They wake up and they let circumstances control their lives. That's living in a reactive world. You don't want to be reactive, you want to be proactive. What they do, they'll go right to the social media and they'll see what Joey did or Lucy did, and either something bad happened or something great happened that they embellished, and they start to feel jealous, or they start to, oh, how can I help them? The first few minutes of your day, you need to be selfish. The first few minutes of your day have to belong to you. And what happens when you own those first few minutes, and the last thing you want to do is you want to see yourself achieving a particular goal. Now, you may already have the purpose. If you do, see yourself achieving that purpose. Feel it, see it, imagine it, own it, all right? And you send that vibe out. Or if you don't have a particular purpose right now, right this minute, excuse me, then figure out a focus for the day, something that you need to accomplish for the day. And during this quiet thinking time, you're going to get different thoughts, and you're going to remember things like, oh, I got to do my taxes, or oh, I got to pay that bill, or and those kind of thoughts will come into your mind, but also good thoughts will come into your mind. Oh, she might like this, or he might like that, or boy, you know what, let me go check and see, when that basketball team, all sorts of different thoughts are going to go through your mind. Take this 10 minutes, this 15 minutes, and make it positive, make it proactive. And then when you get out of that 10 or 15 minutes, and you go to the mirror to wash your face, brush your teeth, whatever, shave, whatever it is that you do, give yourself a smile in the mirror, because you have accomplished your goal. It may be small, it may be large, but congratulate yourself because you've accomplished your goal. And when you do that, you're starting the day off in a proactive way with a positive mental attitude. And when you have that positive mental attitude, you will send that vibe out to other people, and you will start to see the world change around you when you say good morning, when you smile at people, when you say how you doing, when you call someone on the phone and you're positive with them. They're going to want to reciprocate with you, and it just snowballs the effect. So take control of your day, give yourself that quiet thinking time. It also, of course, is a time when you're in a relaxed state, and the infinite mind can also send mind flashes to you, and you start to maybe see some circumstances, something that you can piggyback on this circumstance or piggyback on that circumstance. I can't tell you how valuable that quiet thinking time is, and I'll tell you this, if for no other reason, the people that are in the 5% crowd, the Einsteins, the Edisons, the Charlie Chaplins, all of your top people, when you read Think and Grow Rich, when you read the books of the people that studied, the people that were super successful, when you listen to Tony Robbins, he did, some people call it meditation. I call it quiet thinking time. But for no other reason than that, you will find that virtually 100% of them start their day with quiet thinking time. And if you want to model success, this is a real easy way to get started and do it. So you need to be a little selfish, get yourself in a relaxed state, and give yourself that quiet thinking time. And you will find that, like anything else in life, the more you do it, the more productive you will become while doing it. You become better at it. It's just like anything else. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.